My lovers, welcome to my channel. My name is Made for Love, and today we're going to do a hydromancy reading, which is using water or water gazing really as a divination tool. Now, when I do get all the messages that I can get, and this is my first time doing this particular kind of reading, just in case I get stuck, I have some tea leaves, and I'm going to throw that on there. But that's my safeguard because I don't know how much messages I'm going to get. Um, maybe that's just me doubting myself as well. I don't know, but either way, we're gonna get some messages here today, okay? All right, so there are messages from Spirit, um, for you, or about you, or a combination of both, okay? We'll see where Spirit takes this. Whatever things need clarity, we'll take it to the extended, but let's see what we get here today. All right, so just give me a moment. Let me just settle myself. I don't like to start readings off on a negative foot, but this is what I'm getting. There's someone who is trying to like block out your light or eclipse you in some way. This doesn't have to be a personal thing. This could be something at work. You know, there are always those persons who trying to show you up at work or try to sabotage you because maybe there's a promotion that's up and there are people competing for it, that kind of thing. So there's someone like that that is in your sphere. Okay. For a lot of you, it is at work. I see that because I'm seeing the desks, the cubicles. And there's like a high-rise building. For some of you, you might have a building that has you know those big alabaster pillars. That's just in front. I'm seeing that, but that can also, you know what it reminds me of? You know those temples that they built to the goddess. It reminds me of that. So like there's some people who are intimidated by your light, by your ability, maybe by, well, yeah, definitely, yeah, your glow up. But it wasn't glow up I was gonna say. Oh goodness. By your potential, that's not what I was gonna say. The word just came and it just went. Either way, they're intimidated by you, and they don't recognize their own uniqueness and the uniqueness that they bring to an organization or relationship. So they feel like the only way for them to shine is to eclipse you when they could just be shining their own light. Somebody's going to recognize it anyways. Right, there is that. For some of you, there's going to be some, we can ask who this person is because I could use magic calabash and find out like who is this person. We'll find out how many because I can use my pendulum. We could find out how many now. All right, let's find out how many now. All right, Spirit, is it one person, two persons, or is it more? It's more than two. All right, now is it more than four persons? No. All right, so it's three persons that's coming to mind. So we're gonna see who these three people are. Okay, I'll go in Magic Calabash. See who these people are. We can still ask why, but basically it boils down to jealousy, and they're afraid of your light and what your light, the impact your light has on their life. But that's operating from like scarcity consciousness, like there are limited resources, and there's always has to be this fight for it. So whether it's in a personal relationship or at the work level, this is someone who always feels like they have to compete, but to compete in by also using subterfuge. Okay, we all have to kind of compete, don't we? But this person, they compete by also trying to like take down the enemy. So we'll see who these people are. Okay, what I'm also seeing here, um, uh, it's like a golden snake. It's not really a snake, you know. You know those Chinese dragons that are really slim? Yeah, really slim. Their wings are small, are small. It's one of those Chinese dragons. I thought it was a snake, but it's not a snake. It's one of those Chinese dragons. And there's also a connection coming through to the Chinese New Year, which is what, January 31st, is it? Thereabouts. I stand to be corrected. Um, don't offend anybody, but this was coming through. There's this golden dragon here. So if you look up the spiritual meaning of the golden dragon, that is going to be a message for you, and you can always put it down below for the edification of others. But dragons are usually protective spirits, aren't they? Right? So whatever is happening here and who's trying to sabotage you, and trying to put your glow up, Spirit is letting you know that you have protection on your side, right? They are protective spirits. Some of you might really resonate with power animals. Um, they are on your side, and they're there to protect you. So whether you believe in angels, archangels, whatever it is, dragons, there is protection that's available to you at this time. 1 second, guys. I just saw like a lot of wands, but it was like the 5 of Wands card. So but I also saw like a flower. So it was like the wands were here, and I saw it as I did my hands like this naturally, right? And then the image just came. I saw the wands there, and then I saw this little flower that's growing. The drama is happening here, but the flower is untouched. So it feels like there is drama that is unfolding around you. And I don't know if you're oblivious or you just, unbothered by it all, but there's drama that is unfolding around you at this time. I know that 5 of Wands is also about competition, so we also go back to that competitive spirit um, of other people that is around you, and you're not engaging in it. It feels like you just doing your thing. They're fighting it out. You're just doing the thing, and you are getting recognized. And all those who just trying to fight down this position or fight down this man or this woman or this person, um, they're just people aren't paying them any mind. People aren't paying them any attention. But you just gently growing, doing your own thing, oblivious, unbothered, you are the one that people are zeroing in on or focusing on because your non-competitiveness is making you stand out. So it's making you stand out at work. And if there's a personal relationship, you're not fighting for that person or you're not chasing that person. You just standing firm and you growing and you're changing, you're blossoming, you're just doing your own thing, you're glowing up, is making your person focus on you. So it's all eyes on you right now because we have the people who are competing against you, and then we have the people who are admiring you. Let's see what else is happening here. Somebody's hiding in the bush. I see somebody sneaking peeks at you. Oh, there's another person there too. Guys, you need to smile because you're on candid camera. And it's more than two. There are people spying on you. There's someone here, and they're like fully kitted out in armor, like fully kitted out. And I see this person with a sword in their hand. I feel like that's your person. Okay, they have something that they want to say. I see them pointing a finger at you too. Okay, you're the one. There's and there's something here about the tongue. Why is there a tongue? I don't know if they want to lick you or taste you or what. But you know, tongues are used in a lot of hexing rituals as well. So we're gonna ask Spirit, what's up with the tongue? Right? What's that? Because I'm not getting. But I feel like it's connected to a person. So I don't think there's a hex, or maybe they could want to like bind you to them with like their sexual prowess or something like that. Maybe there's something pretty good that they do with their tongue. It's like they want to hook you. It could be that. The other people though, they they're in cloaks with hoods, but it's black hoods. So like they're in the shadows, so some like shadowy kind of energies. But I don't get this is like dark force entities or anything like that. I feel like this is people, and it could definitely be the same people that we saw were competing. So we can ask if it's the same people. These cloaked figures. But they're just watching. They're all just watching. I feel like it could be the same people, because as I look at their face, I can't see their face, but I'm seeing the eyes going green and red. So it feels like this is jealousy and they're well triggered by you because somehow you are threatening their like 3D life, their stability, whether it's their financial stability, something like that. That you are a threat. You are a threat to their stability. Let me see what else. I seen an arrow. That arrow reminds me of the same sword, and I didn't write that down. I should have written that down. What does your person want to say? Because they feel like they want to say something. But I do see an arrow, but it's almost like, like the arrow of a fishing gun. It's like somebody has some kind of really swift, really powerful message to say to you, because it reminds me like the Eight of Wands, and that's a passionate, fast moving message. So it feels like somebody wants to say something to you. But I feel like that might be the same message from your person. I also see an ostrich, but this ostrich head is not in the sand. And I feel like this is your person though. And this message is coming out pretty loud and clear. I feel like you were dealing with a person who was in denial. Like they didn't want to see their reality clearly, okay? They stuck their head in the sand for as long as they could, but now they are gazing around. They've taken their head out of the sand and they're gazing around, and what they're seeing is not pretty. So this is your person no longer living in illusion or denial. No longer that, just pretending like everything is a-okay. This is them actively looking at and addressing their issues, their problems. All right, let's sprinkle some of that tea leaves. All right, let's see. And just as I did that, what I heard? The cream of the crop always rises to the top. So it feels like whether it's work or personal relationship, okay, there may have been many competitors, many candidates. So even if you're applying for a new job, this is definitely a message for you. And in your personal relationship, whether your person had many options or whatever it is, right? When the dust all clears, when all has been said and done, the cream of the crop rises to the top, and it looks like the cream of the crop is you, and your person is seeing that clearly now. I'm seeing the hook of the Grim Reaper. So I feel like your person is seeing that clearly now because of the awakening or transformation process that they're going through. And I think as well, they may be calling, because that's a word I've heard, they may be calling a lot of people from their life right now. Let's ask who they're calling. That's question number 6. Who are they calling from their life? Seeing someone taking long strides, and I feel like, this is a ode to your person. They making great strides in their life and really embracing their personal growth. For some of you, maybe a person was a runner. They're a runner, they're a track star, right? But it feels like, this is not somebody that is running right now. Seems like they're just taking in everything around them. It's almost like this person's like meditating. And trying to see what's the best and her best fix. So there's something that they're trying to fix. Now I do see the scales of justice right there in the middle there, unbalanced. So they're trying to fix some kind of injustice or imbalance that recently, why am I saying recently? Recently occurred. Or maybe that's something that they just recognized. But the scales are unbalanced there. Let's ask, what does your person want to fix here? Let's try some more. And left hand this time. I see them, I was going to say collaborating, but they said joining forces. I see them joining forces with two other people. They're working on some sort of project here. And it's a secret project. I feel these people are in their work and they're keeping it secret because they might be using, I don't know if it's company time or company resources to do this thing. That's not good. And look, they just made contact with somebody else. So they've just roped in like a fourth partner. But this person that they've roped in here seems to be like a supervisor or boss. And this boss is kind of holding their hand and guiding them through the process of this. So it's like if somebody like created a new invention, they're guiding them through the process of like, the trademark or, the intellectual property aspects of it. But is this someone, the person that they've roped in here now, this is someone who's a master at something or professional at something, and they are giving your person advice with regard to their project. And it's like they're steering your person through like some like shark infested waters. So I feel like it's something definitely corporate. Steering them through some kind of sticky situation. Like your person might work in a really hostile work environment and like everything is a minefield. So this master is like guiding them through to safety. A little bit more. I see the number 7, which we know is a chariot. So we know that they're making strides forward. I'm seeing number 2, high priestess. So they might be really tapping into their intuition at this time. Or maybe you're meant to really tap into your intuition, be guided and possess to safety. I see the letter L. I'm seeing a magic wand. So I feel like it's either you are trying to manifest something new in love or your person is trying to manifest something new in love. But either way, it's like both of you guys are doing things differently. It's like breaking out of old patterns, old molds. and just trying something new, something different. So whatever you guys were accustomed to doing in the past, whether it was with each other or with other people, or just the way, general way that you navigate in life and relationships, you're doing something new now. Okay, guys, that's all I'm getting for you today. Let's get some advice from Spirit here. In the extended, we're going to look at these questions that we've written down. Right, we're going to see who are these three people who are trying to eclipse you and you grew up. We're going to ask Spirit why that golden dragon motif came through. We're going to ask Spirit the significance of the tongue that we saw there. We're going to ask if those cloak figures are the same three people from on top. We were going to ask what your person want to say to you at this time. What are they? What? Oh, who are they calling from their life? And what does your person want to fix? What's the imbalance that they want to fix? We have here surrender fear. It says, let go of fearful stories you are telling yourself. Stay in the moment. Focus on solutions and celebrate every baby step forward. So, sometimes when we want to do something new or just generally, there's just this fear of the unknown. What if? And sometimes we can really go on a bend and really awfulize. When we awfulize, remember, we are manifesting from our thoughts and feelings. So sometimes we can manifest the very thing that we didn't want in the first damn place. So Spirit is saying, right now, just take it as it comes. Right? Fear is really anxiety about the future. Spirit is saying, stay in the present. All right, let's see. Surrender your belief in scarcity. And it's interesting that this would come up because scarcity consciousness did come up in this reading. And the things people do when they're operating from scarcity consciousness. So it says here, the universe is asking you to open to the infinite nature of abundance. Did we get this yesterday? Did we get this last week? In this way, you can remove blocks in your life and succeed beyond your wildest dreams. So if you're thinking that something cannot happen, whether it's at work, whether it's in love, you're just seeing all the blockages, all the obstacles. Spirit saying stop. This is a benevolent universe, and Spirit is always ready to make all your dreams come true. Okay? My love, that was your reading. If you're able, join me in the extended. Can I ask you to like, you can even dislike, because it also helps with the algorithm, this channel, this reading. You can put a comment down below. It can be a full stop. The algorithm doesn't care. And all these activities really help this video circulate and our community to expand, okay? My love, take care.